Okay. So I have masked and painted off all the parts that makes up the high-grade Zeta Gundam 3. And now we're going to begin peeling and see how it looks. We'll go with the basic ones here like this. Alright, that looks good. Very nice, very nice. And I'll just get them all done. Here we go. Excellent. See this one. This was a paint to put on, but let's see. Alright. Good. That, like, these two are very simple to do. Very simple. No problems. This one, of course, I already removed that part. So now we're just going to remove this. Then remove this. Ooh. Looks like I didn't cover that up. Alright. I can redo this. That's not a big deal. This is not a big deal. That I can take care of. Let me look at the other one. Maybe hopefully the other one is not the same problem. Perfect example of make sure that you have your part completely masked. Otherwise, you'll have problems like that, where leftover spraying covers other areas. But quick fix, no big deal. I have to paint for that. That's good. Let's go to this one here. See, like this one, it's all covered. And in all due fairness, these wings are going to be closed inside the main wing. So this guy right here. See? Excellent. Perfect. Perfectamundo. This is the other back wing. And I was going to do the X, but I said, you know what, I'm not going to do the X thing. I should, but I am not. And I actually had to put the white here, just for that, but okay. I guess. Fine. Now this one I kind of goofed, and I'll show you in a minute. First, let's remove all this. See, that's fine. The problem is, though, I didn't cover that area there because I didn't put a strip. Yeah, I made a mistake here. But other than that, that's fine. That's fine. And that's not fine because look at that. I had that open, but I didn't realize that that was going to be covered up there. Fine, it's going to be like that all the time anyway. I do like the gun. The gun is nice. Speaking of the gun, let me look at this one and see if this one looks okay. I'm kind of hoping I don't have to deal with a lot of masking when I work on the master grade version of this. There we go. See, that's fine. And this one I'll be hand painting it, the darker color tone in a moment. Yeah. It's extended out, so I was able to get good paint coverage. So yeah, this was going to paint that, and I didn't do it, so that was my goof. But fine, we got that taken care of. All right, now I have parts that I did 2 layers or 3 layers or combination, and parts that I said to myself, it'd be nice to try this without putting on a decal of some sort. I posted a picture of this on my Instagram page. Don't know if this came out okay. Let's find out. Okay. I mean, other than that little knee there, it's okay. You know what? Can't complain. First time me doing a stencil of a letter instead of actually going online and buying the decal itself that goes right on that. But at least I did it. This one had 2 layers and I had a bit of a strip there. So let me see if I can see how it looks. Come on. So that that's kind of okay. Kind of, but I think it needed a bit more work on that. This was the one that I was hoping to try out and see if this came out. This was like a challenge to do this little strip here, so let's see how that came out. Okay. That's good. Very good. Alright, we're going to do 2 more, and that's the shield. Yep, I did this one. And let me see. came out okay. And this one was weird. Because I was looking at, before I unveil this, so I was looking at like all this and this, you know, I peeled this off to make a stencil, but I couldn't do it. I know this one is in the leg, which we'll review in a moment. But let's see how this one came out. Okay. Not completely perfect, but close enough. Now, this is the leg thing, which I did a strip right there, and I actually painted that inside, but that didn't come out right, but I'm not going to complain about that one now. What do you guys think for now? Oh, let's do this one. This is a little quickie. For the arms. The forearm. So I got a little bit of cleanup, a little bit of detailing, a little bit of follow-up. Let me finish this up, and I'm going to put it on the table, and then we'll do a final review before you begin assembly. Well, here it is. Here are all the parts that makes up the high-grade Zeta Gundam 3 from the Gundam base. And I think I did everything okay. I was able to recover those two wings, like I mentioned in the previous video. I noticed certain white parts was a bit off, so I repainted it again. I detailed up a little bit of this, the grips here, but they're going to be covered up by the other parts, so that's okay. I did a little bit of detailing up with certain parts using a... Oh god, I don't even have it with me here. I put it over there. It was like a metallic color, but just minor here and there that doesn't, you know, affect the paint or, you know, affect the kit. Yeah, I think I pretty much did all of it and then some. I am noticing something here that's a bit off. I thought I covered this. You know, in the light you don't see it, but I just noticed that this is a shade lighter than this. That's okay. No big deal. I can redo it again. No big deal on that. Here's one part that I'm going to need to take care of right now, and that is the eyes. Now, I painted it gunmetal on it. Let's see how well I can do this. There. Now, using neon green, I got a piece of paper here somewhere. Let's get that. Let's get the color out. Don't know if I can do this. Let's see. So right now it is a little wet. I may have to not use this. But I had to probably end up doing like layers and layers until I get the desired result. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. maybe painting it and doing the... Well, I see the green, but I'm going to wait until it dries. And then I'm going to play another layer, and then another layer, and then another until it cakes on. And then we see it. But everything else looks good. Very good. I'm happy with the results here. I did forget to show off that I did paint off this little part here, you know, to... I put a little foundation gray on the side on that little trim part, because there were some parts that are like a little off here and there. I said that I was going to paint this part and that part, but I was like, you know, with the masking, I'm getting sick and tired of it. That and the fact that I'm going to have to mask this up anyway, because a little bit of the purple bled in here. So I need to handle that. But other than that, I don't see any issues with this guy. Well, maybe one. I just noticed that this one's a bit off on this. So that needs another touch-up. You gotta see it in the appropriate light. Some will look good, some of them will not look good. But regardless of the case, I see like a majority of the parts has been taken care of. So I'm gonna be probably working on that, you know, the cleanup portion of it. Get it up. Getting it done. Which somebody asked me, where can they get this kit? You know, even though this is the original Zeta Gundam, the only difference is the color scheme. So far I've not seen, or I've not heard anybody saying that, oh, it's because it looks like this or it looks like that. There's a little part here that's a bit off. I have not seen that in the instructions that that was provided, which I'm going to get right now. Here we go. It's only the decals that's different, but the paint scheme is simple. You know, all I have to do is get the original and paint it this or paint it any other color. But I will say this though. Next week, Anime NYC will be here in New York City. And at the same time, in Anime, not in Anime NYC, but in Times Square, the actual Gundam-based tour will be in Times Square. This kit may be sold at that store, at that event. So there's a possibility that if anybody is going to New York, if anybody's going to go to, you know, over the weekend, not this weekend, but the following weekend, of course. If you're in the Manhattan area, go to the Gundam base and Times Square. Maybe you can find some cool Gundam base limited items, and maybe this kit will be there. But if you cannot go, the following week in Tom's River, the Gundam base will be there as well. So for those who are interested in getting this, you can get it on P Bandai, or they're going to be here in New York City for the next 2 weeks. You're here in New York, and then of course in New Jersey, in New Jersey, in the last 2 weeks of this month. So see this? This is cool. I like it. It came out good. I'm going to retouch up the purple, that white, that purple, that white part over there, the eyes, and then let's put it together and see how it looks overall.